Hi everybody, my name is Melissa. I am a petite powerlifter coming to you guys to bring you a little information about what it means to be a female in the powerlifting world. Pretty much talking about my experiences though, like I can't speak for everybody obviously, but I lift at the 44 kg or 97 pound weight class. Right now I'm currently ranked at number 12 in the world, and I thought it would be really important to talk to people about what challenges I face and what I go through, because it's a really male dominated field. So we need to get a little femininity into the mix. Okay? It actually started off in CrossFit, but then I married a guy who was into weightlifting. And although that situation didn't work out, as with most things, I still kept going at it. At first, it was kind of like a little bit of a revenge factor, like, oh, you gonna see, I'm gonna keep lifting. Boom. But then it became more about me, about building my confidence, about getting stronger, and just because I loved it. Now with the gym, it's my happy place. It's where I go. It's where I socialize. It's a big corner of my life. So on my good days, I generally go by an 80-20 rule, right? Because you can't be perfect all the time. That's not even realistic. So most of the days when I'm eating right, I have very low carb. My carb is like a half a cup of oatmeal in the morning. And then throughout the day, it's lean proteins and very green vegetables like broccoli or spinach, chicken breast that I grill. And that's some content that we can get into later down the road. I'd be more than happy to post how I do things, what I do things. I mean, I get really technical about it, but hopefully you'll appreciate that so it can help you on your journey. Now, if you have any questions about what I eat, please feel free to comment below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have or any ideas that you may have that you want to hear about. And don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. I would love, this is something that I would love to address. And I want to address it in my introduction video because a lot of women think that if you lift heavy, that you're going to look like a man. Ladies, I have been lifting. I'm ranked number 12 in the world, and I don't think there's anything manly about me. But you know what's amazing? Building your confidence, feeling strong about yourself in your femininity, and building those curves and trimming that stomach down and lifting that ass up. Because when you take off that shapewear, baby, where your booty going? Damn. And you don't want that booty to go down. You want to take off your pants to say, hello, how you doing? You don't want to do all that. So lifting weights is not going to make you masculine, but it will make you healthy. It will make you feel good about yourself. And really the only consequence of lifting weights is getting sexy. So do you want to get sexy? I don't know. I do. Now I know that the free weight section can seem intimidating, but there's a lot of information out there nowadays where you can look up training videos, and I'm going to be posting some training videos for beginning exercises that you can do to get comfortable with lifting in the gym. But it's not the guys section. It's the free weights section for everyone to use, and as you should use. Don't you want to open up your own jars? I want to open up my own. I don't want to ask anybody to open up my jars. I want to open up my own jars. So, I mean, there's no reason to be intimidated by it, but I do get it. And sometimes using the buddy system is a great way to segue into there, or slapping in your headphones. Let me tell you, I take off my glasses because I'm blind as a bat, pop in some music that makes me feel good, and then I just go at it. And then I don't worry about what anybody else is doing. And actually, 9 times out of 10, they're not worried about what you're doing either. They're worried about themselves. Anybody who goes to the gym is generally focused on what they're doing. So you don't have to worry about if they're thinking about you, because the likelihood that they are is not. They're probably not thinking about what you're doing. They're worried about their own program, as you should be too. If I'm lifting heavy, then I'll make sure I want to have something to eat an hour before I'm actually going to lift. So like a bowl of oatmeal, a banana, a granola bar is always a good idea. A protein shake, a pre-protein shake is a good idea. Now, if I'm going to do a lot of cardio, obviously I'm not going to eat very heavy. I don't even like to eat at all when I'm doing cardio. I really don't like doing cardio. But if you're going to, I wouldn't suggest eating anything heavy. I am working on a nutrition course so that I can give out a lot more detailed information on future videos and make sure, because when I speak to you guys, I want to speak to you from a place of knowledge. I don't want to be talking out of my... So whenever I come out with content, you can be sure and be confident that what I'm saying, either I've experienced myself or I know firsthand from an expert that the information I'm providing is true. Let me tell you how important diet is in relation to lifting. My last competition, I got so excited. I even posted a whole story on my Instagram. I got so excited about being able to eat a whole bunch of crap right before my competition because I already made weight. So I ate Cracker Barrel. I ate honey baked ham. And then I went to PF Chang's. I was so overly confident about my lifts. I went and I could not hit my lifts at my competition the next day. Now, from that lesson, 2 weeks later, I had another competition. I ate right. I had my green beans. I had my fish, my tuna fish. I did my chicken breast. I think I had like 5 chicken breasts the day before. And I put on 40 pounds on my total overall lifts from that eating that horribly to eating right. And that's how critical food is. Even if you don't think about it in terms of food is just, it's the crutch of your health. If you don't eat right, your skin is not going to look right. You're not going to sleep well. Your blood sugar is going to be all over the place. Your mood swings are going to be all over the place. Like, food is the most important thing in your life, and people don't even realize it. All these ailments that you're experiencing could be due to poor diet. And that's usually the first thing I suggest when people are experiencing, certain ailments. What are you eating? What are you eating? Obviously, you can't be perfect all the time. There are going to be days where you have cravings, and in my experience, it's been a challenge. I've had to figure out ways to get back on track when I fall off. So what I try to do is just shorten the length of time. If you have a bad meal, don't let your next meal be a bad meal. But if you have a bad day, don't let your next day be a bad day. Also, plan for when you think you're gonna have some cravings, or planning in general is gonna be key for keeping your diet on track, making sure you have healthier snacks. If you want something sweet, make it a healthier snack. Do like a rice cake, or maybe like something that's lower calorie, or a small piece of dark chocolate. Don't eat a bag of M&Ms. Don't reach for the Snickers bar. Go for the piece of dark chocolate, or grab the strawberries to satisfy that sweet craving. So I think that learning what works for you, keeping track of what you eat, how you like to eat, and noticing those traps for yourself has been the most important thing, because you can try to copy what somebody else does, but it never really quite works, because you always have to be reflecting on what works for yourself. Because what I do isn't going to work for everybody else. But one of the most important things that I do every single week is I think about what I did this past week and how I can be better next week, and where I messed up at and how I could try not to mess up again. And it's just about that process improvement and caring about your body and having clear set goals. Like, I want to be number 1 in my weight class in powerlifting. I want to be number 1 in the entire world. And then I'm going to move over to bodybuilding, and then I want to win that too. I mean, I'm a competitive person, but it's always good to have goals, something to reach for, something to strive for. Sign up for that challenge, sign up for that class, or, set realistic goals for yourself. You're not going to lose 40 pounds in a month. That's not realistic nor healthy, so I wouldn't even try it. But be realistic with the goals that you set for yourself, and also having compassion for yourself when you do mess up. Because if you are constantly having negative self-talk and beating yourself down, you're not going to want to get back on the wagon. You're going to be like, well, I already messed up. I suck. No, cut those thoughts short. Stop it. It was a oops, and then keep going. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's about the journey. It's not about the end result at all. Trust me. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you got up to this point listening to me gab for all of these minutes already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is just the first of very many videos that I hope to be producing, and I cannot wait to get back in the gym and actually show you guys like training footage. But for now, while COVID is going on in our quarantine world, I'll be here live every week with you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.